guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be showing you something that I have never really done on my channel since going natural. It's really hot and I'm just trying to do a complete start to finish wash day routine. So I have sectioned off my hair into two sections and splitting one of those two sections further into two. I'm starting off with my clay wash. I use the Aztec Secret Indian clay and I mix it with some water and a little bit of oil because I really love a runny consistency. This routine is not something that I do very often. This is more of an intense moisture routine. I try to do this like every maybe 3 or 4 weeks if I can. Sometimes I do end up stretching it, but this is just for like when my hair is super dry or if I just really want to give my hair special attention. And I wanted to keep this video in real time just so that you can see exactly, well, at least for this portion, just how the Indian healing clay, how it really detangles my hair. So that, like, it really is, like, it makes detangling just really so easy. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the other sections of my hair. And once I'm finished doing it on all 4 sections, I actually go back in again and I apply the rest of the clay, because initially I just apply whatever clay that I have to make sure that I have enough for the 4 sections. So whatever's left over, I go in again and just make sure thoroughly detangle some more. And for the parts of my hair that are super itchy in the scalp, I go in with the clay and I would scrub my scalp with it, which you're gonna see in the next clip. But by using the clay, it really helps remove a lot of my shed here. So in this entire routine, I'm not using any type of combs whatsoever. So with this one, the front of my hair is typically very itchy, so I did scrub my scalp a little bit more. So once I'm done applying the clay to all sections one by one, I go ahead and I start taking it out. So the conditioner that I'm going to use is the VO5 Kiwi Lime Squeeze. If I felt that once I took off the clay my hair still needed to clarify, I would more go with the White Rain one, but you're gonna see that I chose the VO5 because my hair didn't feel like it needed to rinse any longer. But those are the conditioners that I use for co-washing. So typically I would do this inside of the shower, but for the sake of this video I'm doing this in the sink. I only used to wash my hair in the sink when I was transitioning, but also where it's hot, I might look into doing it in the sink a lot more often, because being in the shower washing my hair, it can be so overwhelming in terms of just the heat, and I don't know, it's just so hot to be washing your hair. So I'm just trying to make this like a quick process. I took down the complete half of the right side and I'm just rinsing it thoroughly, trying to take out all of the clay. And then once I'm done taking out all of the clay, I'm just going to apply my conditioner, because this conditioner is also going to help take out any of the clay residue, and it's also going to start softening up my hair. And as you can see, this conditioner gives my hair severe slip. Like this conditioner and using this along with, like, after the clay wash, they're so awesome together. Like, my hair felt so good. So technically I really don't need to deep condition after this, but like I say, this is like a very intensive moisture wash day, so I'm still gonna go ahead and deep condition after putting in this conditioner. So once I'm done detangling further, twisting up that half, and I'm gonna just repeat the same thing on the other half, washing out the clay and then applying the conditioner. I'm not gonna let this conditioner sit beyond the time that it takes to rinse out the other section. So once I'm finished rinsing out that section, Well, after I finish rinsing out that section of the clay and putting on the conditioner, I just go straight into washing out the conditioner out of the first section. So once I've rinsed out my conditioner, what I'm going to be applying is my one and only Argan Oil Hydration Mask and Clean Helene Cholesterol. The one and only by itself is a really good deep conditioner, but for the sake of just extra moisture, I'm going to mix it with the cholesterol, and for also to make it thick, because if you've used the one and only, you know that it's very light but it does penetrate. But I just wanted, you know, something a little bit thicker to make it somewhat a little bit thicker. And I do focus on my hairline, the back of my hair, and the separation from where I typically wear my hair into by applying the product directly to those and my ends. And then I start working it through. So throughout this whole entire process, I am just finger detangling. I'm not, like I said, this entire process, I'm not using any combs at all. And I'm just removing any shed hairs as I go. All of these products, just like one by one, they're just giving me massive slips. So if you wanted to go in with a comb, that's great, but this just really is like everything's just melting out all of the tangles. So I really don't feel like I need a comb. My hair feels very smooth, it feels very soft already. So I repeat the same thing on the next side of my hair, and I'm actually letting this deep conditioner sit for 30 minutes. So this is after I took out the deep conditioner, and I'm using my leave-in, my butter, and an oil on my hair now. Just gonna do my not so much of a lock method, because you're gonna see that in the back half I actually do the leave-in cream oil method, and on the front half I do like an oil leave-in cream method. It's just because where the front half of my hair is looser, as you can see it's a little bit more loose than the back part of my hair. I try to do a different technique, because I don't know, for some reason I lose more hair if I do the leave-in cream oil method on the front half of my hair. So I just slightly modified it. So I'm just gonna break off my hair into two halves, focusing just that front section by itself. Now typically I would keep my hair in 4 sections and do this throughout, but for the sake of this video and trying to just get this hurry up done and to show you guys, I'm working in 2 sections, and this isn't going to make my hair any more unmanageable, because everything is just softening my hair. My hair is still very much detangled. It's just that if I kept my hair in the 4 sections, it would have stayed stretched. I would have to like keep tugging at it. I mean, it's not gonna stay stretched because I'm not letting it dry with like the 4 sections, but you know what I mean, like it wouldn't be shrinking like how it looks in this video. So I'm going in with my oil for the front section, and what you saw me apply to the back section was actually my Cantu leave-in conditioner. So the oil that I'm applying is only going to be applied to the very front of my hair, which is the looser texture of my hair. And with my hair, actually, by doing this and allowing each section to kind of sit a little bit before I go into the next step, it allows each of the products that I'm applying to absorb into my hair. And of course, I want to focus on my hairline. I do feel like I neglect my hairline a lot, so I'm trying to, you know, just focus on it and make sure I apply products separately to my hairline to make sure that it's getting that attention that it needs. So I'm just working in the oil. Actually, this is me applying the leave-in conditioner at this point, because as you can see, it's white. So after my oil, I put in my leave-in conditioner, and then once I've applied the leave-in conditioner, I'm just gonna let that sit for a little bit and then go back to my back section and apply the oil. So just as a reminder, not the oil, I'm sorry, the shea butter. So For the back, like I said, it's leave-in, shea butter, then oil. But for front, it is oil, leave-in, and shea butter. If I had to do the same thing consistently throughout, I could and still kind of get the same results. But like I said, I've just realized that by alternating my LCO method for the top half of my hair, I lose less hair. I experience less breakage. I don't know I don't know. My hair's just weird. I'm just putting a little bit of shea butter on my locks just so they aren't forgotten. So after I put my shea butter onto that back section, I'm going in with my oil, which is the final step. And I was going to section up the back half once I finish with it, but I decided to just complete the front as well one time before I start going into styling and sectioning my hair. And as you can see, I am wiping my hands, like especially if I'm not doing something like using the same product on the front or back section, I would go in and wipe my hands, because I used an oil just now, but the oils aren't necessarily what's in my shea butter. So before applying my shea butter, which is the last step for my top section, I go in and wipe the product off my hand, because I don't want it to interfere with the technique. I don't know. So this is what's my hair looking like, my very frizzy 4C hair. But it's not going to be frizzy once I style it. I'm just going to go straight into styling my hair for a twist out, and also in a way that if I want to go out with these twists, I can. So I sectioned off the front section into two. That's gonna hang on my face, and I twist that up. And then I go into the back section, sectioning that into two. And instead of twisting, I actually braided this up because my back section shrinks the most, and it doesn't really take definition like that. So then I'm gonna section off my sides, and I'm gonna twist those up. And once I'm done, yes, you saw me did my little coily thing. You know, I love my coily thing on my sides. I don't know, something I'm so used to doing. And once I'm done with that section, I take that middle section and break that down into two halves. At the top and the back is actually 3 sections, because my hair is really coarse up in the crown, so that couldn't be turned into 2 sections in the other back. But this is what my twists look like. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like and please subscribe for more videos.